Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a reading today for the 12 houses of the Zodiac forecast for January 2022. Now, I already did Earth, Air, Fire, Water signs for January, but I just really wanted to get deep into all the different things that could be going on for you guys in January 2022. So we're going to take all the houses one by one, all 12, and just really dive into each house, which will be super detailed about what you could experience this month. So obviously we're already 4 days in. That's okay. Still felt guided to do this reading. So just take what resonates and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using are created by myself today and will be listed down below. And this Organite is called the Love Magnet Organite, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's get into it, okay? The very first thing that we're going to focus on is house number 1, which is the self. It's your identity, your personality, consciousness, who you are basically. So what kind of energy right now is being represented by who you are? So we're going to go ahead and go into my Divine Feminine Healing deck, and we're going to get some cards in relation to who you are at this time and why you're coming out this way at this time for the month of January. So even if this doesn't seem to be who you are, this could be your higher self calling you to be this person. Interesting. Unaware. So we're not unaware. Some of you guys might be triggered by that. Like, wait a second, I am aware. But sometimes we are still blind to things that we know aren't good for us. Sometimes we don't want to see. Sometimes we don't want to hear certain things. We want to block out the truth. But I'm getting for the majority of you, you guys are no longer in this sleepy state. So this month, it's very much you've come into the new year. You've bursted into this new energy, which is I'm no longer going to pretend to be blind to things that I know deep down are not good for me. We're no longer going to have those blinders on any longer, okay? We're just not going to do it. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards with this as well. This is my Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and I am using some reversals today. So what is this about? Wow, love it. Oh my gosh, this couldn't be more perfect. The Seven of Wands in the upright position is very much taking a defensive stance. Well, guess what? When it's reversed, it's even better, because this tells me here that we're taking down our need to be defensive, right? And sometimes when our belief systems or certain things that we have felt have been true for so long turn out that maybe it wasn't, sometimes we can get super defensive during taking down those walls, defending what is ours, defending what's always been true for us, being afraid of change. We can become very defensive. And I'm just getting for a lot of you that this particular persona of yourself, this particular dynamic of you, you're letting it fall away. You're not fighting things anymore. You're not pretending anymore. You're not staying blind or just staying stuck in situations that don't serve you. So you're just not fighting things anymore. You're going more with the flow this January. I think that that's a beautiful, beautiful energy. I love this, and I will not let the past challenges rob me of opportunities to be happy in the future. Absolutely. We want to be happier this year. Maybe for a lot of you, a lot of us, we were absolutely, maybe not the entire time, but 2021 may have brought a lot of misery, a lot of unhappiness in all aspects of your life. And we're just tired of it. We're tired of plugging into a past narrative. We're tired of giving our energy to a past person or a relationship, even something that's not even in our lives anymore. We're tired of hanging on to it. So we are moving forward, and we are focusing more on the sunnier side of life. We're focusing on opportunities to be happy in our future. I just posted a quote today on Instagram as well as TikTok, and it was all about, you know, like we're done with crying. We're ready to just move forward and be happy. So I'm loving this. Let's see what the tarot card wants to let us know about this energy. Oh my gosh, you guys, it can't get any more clearer. We are ready to transition this bitch of an energy. Transmute that bitch of an energy. We're done with it. And it's in the upright position, which is we are ready to embrace this death. We are ready to transition into a new phase of our lives. We're no longer going to hold on to the past that is not serving us. If we do this, we are continuing to keep those blinders on, and we are not moving forward with our lives. It's not good for us to hang on to things that have already died or things that we need to let go of and put to rest. So, what I'm getting is that a lot of you guys are already in this energy. You've already done this transition. You've transitioned into this month, this new year, a new you, and you're looking at the brighter side. So I just want to say congratulations to those of you that have made that leap and completely left like the old you behind. I identify with that as well. There's a lot of things that I am doing this year that are completely different than what I have done all the previous years that I have been a reader here on YouTube. So shaking off the dead weight, shaking off things that no longer serve, shaking off anything that's just not in alignment with us, and moving forward in a more positive way. So that is us in January. Freaking love it. Okay. So now we're going to go into the second house, which is our possessions, our resources, money, foundations, security, things like that. So this is about our physical, material world, perhaps what we're doing in that space, career, success, finances, things like that, okay? So let's get into that. That's kind of like a root chakra energy to me. Let's see what wants to come up in this area. Okay, so this right here is called my Earth and Sky Oracle. Okay, what is the energy for house number 2? We have the crab. Yeah, we have Cancer's energy. 621 to 722. We have emotional and moody, relaxed and homey, avoids conflict. Okay, so I'm going to get some tarot to clarify, but let's just get one more card. Ooh, we have fire. I feel like that came up. I think it came up in yesterday's reading. Very fiery energy. Water, fire. So there is this passion I'm getting. Passion to want to do things, to be more resourceful, but there's also this hesitancy on our part to just kind of want to withdraw and stay safe. So I'm immediately getting this message here where some of us are very comfortable just kind of continuing to downplay it, play safe, not make any quick, fast, spontaneous moves. So I feel like there's a conflict between ourselves here. There's a conflict between our emotions and what we believe about ourselves. So healthy confidence, etc. So let's see what else this is about. Why is this energy coming through like this? Let's go ahead and go into my Mystics Midnight Tarot. What's this crab energy about? Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense to me. The High Priest is secret information. What is the crab? The crab kind of withdraws, goes within, feels very safe in their comfortable shell, like that hermity crab shell. I feel like what this is telling us here, we are trying to, during the month of January, we're trying to kind of feel things out. How do things feel? What is our intuition telling us? That's not necessarily a bad thing. But then we also have this fiery energy, which is something about let's go already. Like we've sat on something long enough. Let's execute this already. Okay, that's the message I'm getting here. We have the Lover's energy here, soul connection. I'm getting here that your soul longs to connect with what is aligning with you, okay? So it's not necessarily, I'm not getting necessarily like this counterpart energy, even though it could be for some of you guys. This is how you will actually go out into the world, put yourself out into the world and meet that person that you're looking for. But that's not everybody's story. Not everybody is interested in connecting with another person. Some people are just wanting to focus on themselves and their independence this year, which is a beautiful thing as well. So I don't want to take that away from some of you guys or say it's not about that. Take it as it resonates for you. But if you guys have just been sitting at home and you guys really want to meet someone and you want to meet new people, by sitting in your comfortable space, you're not really going to be able to put yourself out into the world to connect with others. So I feel like Spirit is pushing us to put ourselves out there again, if that's what you guys want to do. Okay. But I am getting for some of you guys that this is like your soul's calling, what you're being called to do. This resonates with me because there's certain things that I've been sitting on for quite some time. And unfortunately, with a lot of those ideas that I sat on throughout the years, other people have executed them. And that doesn't mean it was my original idea, because obviously it wasn't. There's a lot of different ideas that go around, in the collective. But I am one of those people that usually doesn't like to do things that other people are doing. I like to keep it original. So it doesn't mean that I can't do those things, but I'm still like, how long can I sit on ideas because someone else is just going to grab them and do them first? So there's certain things that I feel like, you know what? It's time. It's time for me to execute those things this year. It's time for me to stop thinking about it and kind of sitting on it and just rolling it around in my mind and making sure it's perfect and the right thing and the right time and all this other stuff, and just do it already. That fiery energy. It's a fire in my belly. It's a fire in my soul. It's time for me to start actually physically executing these things. I'm attracted to it. I need to be bold and courageous. This crab is not very bold and courageous. Quite the opposite, actually. So I feel like the message, you guys, is that you've played it safe long enough. Now it's time to push and execute those dreams, take some physical steps to put certain dreams into motion. And, or it could also mean it's time for you to really put yourself out there this year so you can meet that person that you're looking for, whether that be a business partner, friends, a lover, etc. It is going to take some physical strength, which means physically taking yourself out of your home and putting yourself out there. Okay. But this is very much under the category of our work and our resources and how we make money. So this very well could be job related. Okay. This could very well be job related. And it's going to take some courage on your part and some bold, fiery energy in order for you to really get things done that you want to get done this year. And that's really speaking to me, which is why I mentioned it. Okay. So anyways, I hope that makes sense for someone out there. So that's this month. There's going to be some sort of creative, fiery passion. Follow it and follow through with it. Take some physical steps towards particular goals this month. Okay. And see where it leads. So now we're going to go into the house number 3, which is the expression and the mind. So communication, intellect, things like that. Okay. So our mental space, how we're communicating with people, etc. Let's see what wants to come up in that department. So this right here is called my Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. We have Spirit of the Woods. Voices, goblins, nightmares. Very interesting to me. This tells me that some of us are still have that fear-based thinking going on. These fears creep up. These unhealed wounds might still pop up. Old chatter, old conversations that you had may also pop up. Old belief systems. Maybe someone didn't believe in you or somebody accused you of something that wasn't true. These are still kind of like these goblins and these voices in your head that are kind of trying to keep you from living your best life. Okay, so there is that energy here. Oh, wow. You're going to get through it though. You have the power and the strength. I love this because we just saw this here. We just saw this very courageous and bold and strong energy. You have the fire. You have this powerful force of lightning. The spirit of lightning is with you to get you through those woods. So you can shake that. You can shake off the crap. You can shake off the judgments. You can shake off those insecurities, those old narratives, those old belief systems that really aren't even yours. They came from the outside world. They affected you, yes, and so you think they're your own, but they're really not. So there is this opportunity this month to shake away certain belief systems that don't really kind of match up with who you are. And this is also a good time if you're having conversations with people or listening to things that are not serving you. This is also an opportunity for us to clear this energy up. Maybe close certain chapters, wrap up loose ends, say goodbye to people that just you're no longer in alignment with. Stop listening to certain podcasts or programs or YouTube channels or readings or just whatever it is that or maybe even TV shows that really just are not causing you to feel powerful and strong. It's actually causing you to feel afraid. It's causing you a lot of mental anguish, and sometimes when we are working on ourselves and letting go, sometimes it is hard to listen to things that are empowering. So that could even be maybe some of you are not ready to take that leap and really open up your eyes and take off the blinders. And like the first card had suggested something about pretending to be blind. Some people might not be ready to take off the blinders, and that's okay. Everybody to each their own wherever they're out on their journey. So this could even include my channel. There could be something in the messages here that are just, that doesn't serve, me at this time, or that doesn't align with me. Totally fine. So the thing is, whatever this energy is, though, we're meant to express ourselves authentically. So if there's anything that's taking away from you being able to express yourself authentically, Spirit is telling you it's time to rid yourself of that energy because it's crowding that third house for you. You're not able to really bring in what you truly want or what you're looking for because things are clouded. You have all this other debris here. You have even other people's wants, desires, and opinions on your life that are weighing you down. So this right here is my Arrows of Love Tarot. Let's see what's going on with the Spirit of the Woods. Oh my. Okay, so this is kind of cool because this is a little bit of a, I can't think of the word I want to use. This right here was telling us, we really got to get out, right? We really got to get out if we want to execute certain things. This has something to do with communication, though. So even though we're meant to come out of our safe shell, our safe hermit crab shell, and start putting ourselves out there so we can create opportunities and new resources and to make money perhaps, or to build relationships with people that are going to help us with our careers, etc. It will take some physical coming out of our shells for that. This is a little bit different. This is communication. That doesn't necessarily require that you've got to open yourself up to all types of people or energy. Some of this stuff requires you to pull away from conversations, pull away from people, pull away from anything that's just not uplifting you. It's not really helping you. So this is an opportunity for us to take some time, take a break from someone, take a break from a group, take a break from television, take a break from certain things that you're listening to. Go within for your answers. Have a conversation with God. Pray. Something like that. This is going to help you through this challenging time. This is going to help you. This could even be talking to a counselor as well. Somebody that can help you get through those scary woods. Okay? Somebody that can help you to replace a lot of this fear with power and strength so you can really express who you truly are in this life instead of playing it small and safe all the time. Oh, I love this. See, look at that. That's a beautiful energy. Ace of Flames is the Ace of Wands. It's new, brand new, fiery. So there's a lot of fiery energy here. A lot of fire. So the wand suit for me and fire is all about creativity. It's about creating something, things that you feel good about, things that you feel passionate about, things that make you feel alive. I feel like if some of us have not felt alive, we've almost felt like we've been living in a nightmare for so long. This is the year for us to change this dynamic. This is a year for us to create new things, to really express who we truly are. But we had to get rid of a lot of these old stories or these old things before we could do it, before we could step into our full power. I'm getting here from Spirit, you are ready to step into your full power. And it starts with January, right now. Now, that doesn't mean everything's going to come together this month. It just means that this is your first step. This is your step into a new year, into a new existence, a new you, a new life. Here it is. So, your expression and the way that you're expressing yourself to others and to the universe and to yourself is, I am ready to leave the old behind and step into a new experience and really powerfully express who I am. I'm ready to be empowered this year. I'm ready to express myself authentically. I am no longer afraid. It's that kind of energy. Oh, I love this. It's beautiful. Okay. so now we're going to go into house number 4, which is our roots, heritage, parents, family ties, home, kind of like the foundation where we came from. So some of this could be positive, some of this could be negative. We will just see what comes through and why. So let's see what we need to understand and know about this. What is the roots, house number 4? How is this affecting us this month? This is my Depths of the Sea Oracle. We have dream lover connection. So there's some sort of a connection that does affect us. And we have bridging gaps. I immediately am getting, just with these 2 oracle cards here, that there is something where there is a divide. So some kind of connection that was very important to you. It could be a lover, of course, but this is very much about where you came from. So this could be something from your past, of course. This could even be like a past life situation, even though I don't like to put too much emphasis on past lives, but that could resonate for some of you guys. But there is a gap here. There is a disconnect. There's something that is not healed. There is a wound here. There is a trauma. There is something that is causing you to feel incomplete. There is a healing that needs to take place here, okay? And it could have been, it started all the way back from, your youth, your childhood. And it could be that the way that you've connected with lovers in relationships throughout your adult life, that this has created, or this unhealed wound has actually brought up a lot of things that you need to look at and heal. So it's helping to bridge the gap for you. The connections that you've made with people, it's actually helping you. Like we're replaying our childhood. We're replaying our upbringing here. We're replaying things that we haven't healed. So in a way, it's a good thing because it does help us to grow. Okay, there's something about this that wants to come through the reading. So now we're going to go into this tarot deck again. So I only have, I think, 3 tarot decks that I'm using in this. So I'm not going to retitle them every time I use them. All right, what is this dream lover energy about connection? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys, this could be a mother figure, okay? Or this could be your need to nurture and mother and save people. Okay. Where this comes from, though, it could be a lack of nurturing. The only reason that I'm saying that is because of the gap here. I feel like there is a hole. There is like a wound. There's this broken energy here. Queen of Pentacles. This people that you meet in your life as an adult are actually going to help you to love yourself more. Okay. So this month, it's becoming very evident to you either how much you do not love yourself or how much you have given to other people and have not nurtured or loved yourself. So it's actually helping you to bridge those gaps. You're seeing something here. You're understanding something about yourself. You're learning to love yourself more than you ever have loved yourself. So this is a good thing. Now, some of you guys, this could be that you're reconnecting with your mother or you're healing some sort of inner child wounds, okay? The way that you parent yourself, the way that you nurture yourself, care for yourself. There's a beautiful energy here. Love it. All right, let's see this bridging gaps energy. Page of Cups. I like this because the reversed energy means crap crumbs, crap crumbs, crap crumbs. Okay? So the Page of Cups, especially with reversed energy here, just means a mismatch. Like this Queen of Pentacles, let's just say that's you. You might be looking for a king. Not everybody. But let's just say you're looking for a king. You're not going to find it with the Page of Cups. You've had to kiss a lot of frogs and a lot of losers in order to realize what you're looking for. And what you're truly looking for is really within yourself. Do you value yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you have enough in your own cup on reserve to be able to share your cup with someone else, not just completely give your cup and get nothing back? This Page of Cups reverse isn't giving you shit back. So it's helping you to see this month where maybe you have chosen certain partners because of, let's just say, inadequacies or your needs not getting met in childhood, or wounds that we have that are just perpetuating in our adult lives. And so we're seeing some sort of pattern here. And we no longer want that story anymore. We want to connect with the correct partner. And this doesn't have to be romantic for everybody. This could just be your friends, because let me tell you something. When you got wounds, you're also going to connect with friends as well as coworkers, and even connect with your family members in a very unhealthy way if you don't love yourself, if you are carrying around all kinds of traumas and unhealed wounds, or even codependent. You're going to create nothing but disasters in those relationships. And let me tell you, I'm speaking from experience, okay? I thought that all of my issues were in romantic situations. Turns out, not so much. Turns out that any relationship in my life I could destroy. So anyways, I've learned a lot, and I'm still continuing to learn. So it is a lifelong process. But the thing is, once you realize where you're coming up short, you don't look at everyone else as hurting you. You don't look at everybody else. You don't look at yourself as, I'm such a victim. You start to realize that you have a part in it. And your part is to recognize this and heal it. And the way that you can do that is by nurturing and loving yourself and focusing on you. And then when you're feeling whole, you might be ready to go back out there to connect with the right partner. Then it will be a dream, not a nightmare. You see that? You see how that connected to the last one? Nightmare that becomes a dream now. It's what you're looking for. It's what you want. So this house number 4, where you came from, all your wounds from your past, all your issues, you're reflecting on that, and it's coming full circle for you, and you're starting to bridge these gaps, put pieces together, and realize, you know what? I want the dream. And the only way I'm going to get the dream is to heal myself and focus on me. These crap crumbs, these Page of Cups, reversed losers, they got to go. They got to go. They got to go, because this is a complete mismatch here, not for you. So anyways, that is what we have for house number 4. So let's go into number 5, which is pleasure. Okay. This talks about hobbies, things that we enjoy doing. House number 5. So what do we enjoy doing? What's coming up in the house of enjoyment? This is my Arrows of Love Oracle. What do we enjoy doing? Oh my gosh, I love this, delight and desire. Okay, what do I love doing? I love cake. I love sweets. I love food. I mean, that is a huge enjoyment for me. Okay, maybe not the best thing, especially when you're battling your weight, but that is one of my guilty pleasures in life. And we have fire in my soul. Oh my gosh, I love this. Inspiration. And I said something about this earlier. We keep getting this flame energy, okay? It's very much fire. Fiery, inspirational, creative energy is coming through. Doing things that you love. I mean, how amazing is that? Getting to do something that you absolutely love doing. And maybe even just turning a hobby into something that is a career. How amazing would that be? So I really feel that a lot of us in this year are really focusing on things that make us feel alive. And if it doesn't make us feel alive, then it's not bringing us happiness, delight, or desire. We're just dropping it. We're not doing it anymore. So I love this. We have Tower crumbling down. Interesting. Okay, let me get this other card here, and then we'll go into the message here. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Okay, so this is the 3 of Swords, 3 of Demons in this deck. And we have the Tower. Major disappointment I'm getting here. Okay, with the things that we thought were going to bring us happiness, it actually did not. So I feel that for some of you guys, you are shifting your focus. You're shifting your focus more on. So if you put all of your eggs into someone else's basket, if you made somebody else your inspiration and the fire of your soul, other people will always let you down. The only person that's not going to let you down is yourself and your connection with God, your creator. Okay. So I really feel that a lot of you guys are hitting the reset button on what inspiration really is to you. Okay. And I was one of those people too, like, especially in the beginning of the twin flame journey. I was still learning, didn't really understand. And I'll go into that story another time. I'll probably do a video called My Twin Flame Story. But I feel like that the twin flame was the fire in your soul. The twin flame was your muse, the twin flame. And in an aspect, maybe temporarily it was, in order for you to see certain things about yourself and to do certain things that maybe you wouldn't have done before without that situation. But it's not your entire purpose, and it's not the person that is your everything, So I really feel that a lot of people may have put their ideas, their passion, all of their purpose and everything into a person that brought great sorrow, sadness. Look at that woman. She is in pain. It didn't work out. The dream came crumbling down. Everything that we thought we were working towards, everything that we thought was going to make us happy, it actually didn't end up making us happy in the end. Okay? So if we don't feel connected to ourselves, grounded, and feel like if we're not healthily going about situations and we're attaching ourselves in a very dysfunctional way to another person, it doesn't matter. It's just something that's just not going to work. It's eventually going to come crumbling down. Everything that goes up must come down, right? And so it's about being sufficient within your own self and feeling grounded and really stable and whole within yourself. So when that does happen, where what comes up must go down, when it does come down, it doesn't completely crumble your soul. And I'm getting here that there's been some soul crumbling here because we put our inspiration, we put all of our eggs into someone else's basket, or maybe we just put it into a thing, money, success, fame, fortune, something outside of ourselves. So there's some kind of a lesson, I feel, that people have come full circle with this understanding that the only thing that isn't going to let you down is yourself and your connection with your divine creator. So that may resonate with some of you guys, that may not. But regardless of that, I just feel like when we focus on another person, we're going to be let down every time, because another person has free will just like you do. And we can't control or bend the will of someone else. We might think we can, but in the end, you can't. In the end, it doesn't work that way. You might be able to temporarily control someone by manipulating them or whatever, using whatever tactics. But eventually that person's going to snap out of it, and you're going to be left with great sorrow because it's not really what they wanted to begin with. So it's best to go towards things that are a match. It's best to go towards things that are a flow. If something is just a constant, just roadblock, that means it's not for you. That means that the energy is not aligning. Why fight against it? Because if you try to fight against it, try to make something work, it's all just hard. Eventually it's going to come crumbling down. It's too much tension in the situation. So I just feel, you guys, that when it comes to what we really enjoy, we're kind of shifting gears. We're shifting our focus on what we enjoy instead of putting that focus on another person, letting someone else in a way be our drug. Somebody or something outside of yourself could have been a drug of choice, and it is now destroying you, or it has destroyed you. The dust has finally settled. We can clearly see that that's not the way to go. It's about you. Fire in my soul. My soul. What's good for my soul? So if something is not good for your soul anymore, it's time to let it go and let it crumble down, let it fall away, like the tower energy, okay? So that is what we have for number 5. Let's go into number 6. So house number 6, this is talking about our health, maybe even our duties, routines, things like that. So let's see what this energy is about. What is our duties and routines? Kind of feel like maybe our burdens, things that we have to do, things that could affect our health. This is my Mystics Midnight Oracle. Interesting, we have the Angel of Death. Now, we did already have the Death card. And what's kind of cool is that in this particular Death card, she is an angel. See that? The Angel of Death says time's up, conclusion, finale. Some of us have had warnings, wake-up calls, hard knocks. If you continue to go down this path, you are going to lose yourself. You are going to, for some of us, end up in the grave. Mentally, physically, whatever it is, putting our lives in danger, our mental health in danger. So I do feel like this angel is coming through and saying, hey, it's time for you to transition out of this. This is not serving you. It's not serving you in a healthy way in any way. Mentally, physically, spiritually, none of it. Emotionally, none of it. It's not serving you. Yeah, look at that. I love this. You will get to the other side. So the Ghoul's Gateway. There's a new opening here. There's a new portal. There's a leveling up, raising our energy, raising our vibration, ascending to the next level. I love it. So it is here for us, you guys. If you want to feel better, if you want relief, there is a better way. But we do have to be willing to leave the old behind. Come to that conclusion that something's over, something is finalized. The time is up. We can't spend any more time on this. To do so would compromise our health in all ways, shapes, and forms. That is what we're seeing here. Wow. All right, let's see what this angel of death is coming through with. You're a survivor. Yeah, I'm just getting that song. I think it's from like, oh, what is it, Beyonce? Or the group that she was in before. I'm a survivor. Yeah. Or maybe it's Christina Aguilera. Gosh, there's a lot of different songs, of course, that are about, strength and surviving. But yeah, Nine of Wands means you've been through hell. You've been through hell. And the next card would be the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is, it's time to let this burden go. You know it. So something that's not good for you, you guys, this is the month to let it go. A lot of you have already let it go, and a lot of you are now looking forward to moving to the other side, getting to the other side of this, whatever this is, okay? So things I feel are going to be improving and looking up. Yes, you're going towards just more exciting things. Again, another fiery energy here. Flames. This is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is very arousing. They are aroused by exciting new opportunities. They are at attention. They are seeking new and exciting things. So this is what is around the corner for you. Something that is more exciting than this. I know that maybe a lot of you thought that whatever this was, it was just everything that you wanted. You're finding out, the conclusion that you're coming to is that actually all it did was just bring you a lot of tears. It brought you a lot of hardships. It brought you a lot of heartache. It's just not what you want. Wow. So that's what we have. So this right here is your physical health wants to improve, but it's going to take you closing out a chapter in order for things to start now mentally improving for you. Some of you guys just got out in time, just on time before it really took you under. Wow. Love that. So now we're going into relationships. Okay. So this is our partner, house number 7, partners, relationships, alliances with other people, connections with other people. What is this about? This is my Twin Flame Journey Oracle. What is the energy of other people, our connections? We have family. Okay. Family, I feel, obviously it came up strong here with some sort of a connection. I feel like a lot of you want to create a family. You want a family, you want children, you want marriage. Nothing wrong with that. And some of you guys just want to be happy. You want to find the people that you belong with. You want to connect with people in a beautiful way. And we have patience. Wow. I feel like Spirit is letting some of you guys know that if this is something that you want, it's going to take a little patience on your part, but you're going to get that. You really want that, you're going to get that, But it is going to require some of the stuff that did come up here, but you are going to get that. That's what Spirit wants you to know. It will pay off. You will get what you're looking for. Oh my gosh, there it is, Knight of Cups. So this is about someone pursuing you. Somebody wanting what you want, somebody bringing forth this cup for you to partake in so you can connect with them, so you can build this. So there's a romantic energy here connected to family. That's why I felt like that message really was about people that wanted to find a person to partner up with, to have a family. And this family doesn't actually have to be children. This could just be a family that you build together, as in friendship, business, animals, etc. And this patience energy. Yeah. So this is the thing. Try not to focus on it with Page of Swords. Try to not obsess on it when this is going to happen. Okay? When it's going to happen, if it's going to happen, just know. Just know that it's meant for you. And it's in God's timing. There's a reason that it hasn't happened for you yet. There's a reason why you had to go through certain things first. So really align yourself with just being patient and trusting the process when it comes to connecting with other people. And if this isn't romantic for some of you guys are already married, you guys are already in a great relationship. Like myself, I'm not looking for a new partner. I am totally satisfied. We're good to go. This is telling me here that, you know what, there's certain things that I do want to see improved in my life when it comes to how I connect with other people, building, new friendships, new connections. And I've gone through a lot of crap. And so I think to myself, maybe it's just best for me to just go in my hermit shell and stay there forever. Not the case. I just feel it's going to take some time on my part to shed a lot of the old stuff, heal a lot of the wounds before I put myself back out there again. And it's going to take some time. Eventually, I will connect with my soul family. Eventually, I will connect with the right people again. It's beautiful. All right. So now we're going to go into the house number 8, which is our house of transformation. Okay. Our house of transformation and death. So what is maybe falling out of our lives? And just so you guys know, the way I do the 12 houses may not be the way that you see them elsewhere. This is just what I was guided to focus on today for these houses. So this is about death and transformation. Death and transformation. What is dying or transforming? We've already seen it a lot already. This is my connections for the modern world. Let's see what we need to know. Death and transformation. Differences. Wow. Okay. And dirty laundry. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into this tarot deck here and see what we got going on. Differences with others. I like it. Okay. I love this a lot. So the Queen of Bones in this deck is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is really established, really stable. So it doesn't really matter what differences that she has with other people. She's very strong and knows who she is. So if someone, let's just say, comes into her life and they don't want the same things as her, she values herself enough to go, you know what? We're not on the same page. Not going to waste my time. Or I'm not going to take it personally that you don't agree with me. We can still be friends. We just see things differently. She's very stable is the point. She's very established in who she is. She's done the work. So I love this because this is telling us, even if you don't feel like this Queen of Bones right now, you're working on it. You're getting there. Okay? You're getting to a solid place in your life. You're getting to a place where you're not going to just accept crap crumbs. You're going to feel pretty good on your own to where if someone comes into your life, you're not going to say, oh my gosh, I'm afraid I'm not going to meet anybody else, so I'm just going to settle for this. No. That's not what the Queen of Bones does. The Queen of Bones feels amazing on her own. If she doesn't get what she's looking for, she's completely fine to just keep forging ahead in life. That's beautiful. So now we have this dirty laundry. Oh my God. Okay, it's funny because this is what I wanted to actually say before I even picked up this tarot card. I'm like, this has something to do with airing someone's dirty laundry. Nothing is worse when you have a conflict with someone. 5 of Hell is 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands means you're fighting with someone, you're arguing with somebody, there's a conflict of interest. What do people want to do? They want to talk shit. I've done it. I've had it done to me. It sucks all the way around. And sometimes you think to yourself, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to talk bad about this person. But then you do it anyways, because you're pissed, you're blowing off steam or whatever. And then when you hear when other people are talking about you, you're just like, wow, I can't believe it. And it's like, well, you're no better. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I like that it's coming up because it's giving us an opportunity to just realize that whatever differences that we've had with people, stop participating in the madness. Like this freaking clothes laundry going around in the same circle over and over again. Whatever conflict that you're having with others, whatever differences you're having with others, be strong enough to just say, I'm just disconnecting. I'm done with it all around. I'm not even involving myself in the drama anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm out of here. So if you're dealing with people that are deceptive, people that are trying to hurt you, narcissistic campaigning, whatever's going on here, somebody freaking gaslighting you, I'm getting here, this is about us becoming stronger and just no longer willing to participate in the madness. Because we can't just say we'll never attract those types of people again. There is lots of just really messed up people in the world, lots of evil in the world, okay? But whether or not you participate with it or not is up to you. So we can keep going through the same crap over and over again, talking smack with people, talking smack about people, complaining about people, or we can just focus on ourselves and just keep doing us. Keep rising above everything and just working out our differences by disconnecting altogether, okay? Or just not even taking it personally. That's another thing. I've had to learn that the hard way too. It's kind of like, why am I taking this so personally? Well, I'm wounded just like other people are wounded, and that's really where your stuff comes from. That's your need to just act out in a certain way. It's coming from your own dysfunction. So if someone's doing that to you, it's about trying to see it from their perspective. Doesn't mean that it's okay and that you're going to say, hey, let's keep doing this. No, but you're aware enough to know that you don't need to really take it that personally, because it's just their own traumas that they have to heal, and you have your own. And so it's about having enough wisdom to know the difference is what I'm seeing here. We don't have to take everything personally. We don't have to take everything as just life and death. There are a lot of broken people out there, including ourselves, and we just kind of have to see things from everyone's perspective and just make a choice whether or not we're going to continue to do this dirty laundry, this stinky ass dirty laundry, or are we going to frickin' leave it at the laundromat and say, see ya. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. So death and transformation, I really like this because this is telling me that we are ready to transform our behavior, and it starts with this new year. Beautiful. All right. Now we're going to go into the 9th house, which is our spirituality, our higher learning, our understanding of things. Let's see what this house brings. We're going to go into my signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Oh my gosh, I was talking about eggs in one basket. That's interesting. Oh, beautiful. Spirit realm. Okay, so spiritually, I'm getting here that there's something that is in its incubation stage, right? There is some kind of spirit that is working with you. Now, some of you guys could be working with spirits. Some of you guys could be working with, just the spirit of the universe, spirit of God, whatever this is for you, however you connect. But this is a spiritual process here. Something is happening spiritually. Something is in its cooking stage. These eggs are cooking. They're not ready to quite crack just yet. Doesn't mean you're not ready, but something is building. Something is being birthed here. Something is getting ready to be birthed. That's amazing. So let's go ahead and see what that is all about. What does this birthing process have to do? What is this incubation period in our spirituality and what we're learning here? Ooh, back off. Okay. Knowing when to back off, knowing when to defend something, knowing when to fight for something, or knowing when to just kind of sit back and go, you know what? Maybe it's not time for me to do this one thing yet. So to me, it's a little conflicting because in the very beginning of the reading, there was a message about just going for something and no longer staying in that hermit crab shell, right? But the 7 of Wands is about fighting for something that you want too. So I feel that maybe some of us have kind of played it small or haven't really fought or spoke up for what we want, and how we're now kind of birthing into this new cycle is we're coming out the gate just fiery, just with this back off, this is who I am, accept it, take it or leave it, take me or leave me. That's what I'm seeing here, take me or leave me. And orbs of light means you're being led by a higher power. There's a higher power that's telling you to no longer settle, to no longer accept things that don't feel right for you, maybe to fight for it. Okay. Oh, beautiful. I love this. So this to me, the masculine energy is it's different than feminine energy. Okay. Not one is weak or it's not about that. The masculine energy though is the emperor, the king, somebody who takes control. It's also about being super disciplined. So what I'm getting here is that we are taking control of our spiritual life. We are no longer playing it small. We're no longer not piping up. We're no longer not speaking our truth. This is about speaking our truth. This is about being very strong and being very convicted. And this has been growing in you for quite some time. And I'm getting here that it is time this year to really be who you're meant to be on your spiritual path. Even if other people don't like it. Too bad. Too bad. So that is what we have going on. This is also about just really being at the center of your spiritual practice, your spiritual life, doing things and being able to powerfully make moves in your spiritual life, in your spiritual practice. Just make some big moves in life. That's what I'm seeing here. And Spirit has your back. I like that a lot. So now we're going to go into the house of the 10 house 10, which is our professional, like our aspirations, our career, our social status, our achievements. So what does that energy look like? Oops, can't grab these cards here. All right, this is my charm cards. Oops. Ooh, sweet surprise, candy cane. And we have the black swan. Okay, this is kind of cool. Surprise and unpredictability. Okay, so this tells me here that there is something in regards to our achievements, our status, our career, the things that we want, that's still not 100% set in stone. And really, if you think about it, nothing's really set in stone. But there's going to be something sweet. There's a surprise. It's kind of unpredictable right now. We can't really predict what's going to happen in our career, but there's some sort of a sweet surprise at the end of this unpredictable period. So if you feel like something's up in the air in your career, you feel like there's just certain things that, you wish that you could, get resolved right now. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell us here that there is some kind of a surprise for us that is on the horizon. So it's kind of like a wait and see, not stop working and not doing, don't do things. It's just a wait and see. Something is going to be, I feel, spectacular. Yeah, some kind of, it might be very tempting, I feel, for you to maybe take that leap or to make certain choices or to just do certain things right now to make ends meet. But I feel like Spirit's telling you to wait. I mean, obviously, if you need to survive by doing something, you need to survive. But I feel like don't be tempted to go towards something that you're going to hate, because in the end, you're going to miss the miracle. Okay. So if you're working on a goal and it seems like right now it's not 100% coming together, Spirit is saying the more dedication and time and doing what you love doing, that kind of energy is going to lead to something sweet. Yeah, something's being hidden from us. Look at this, High Priestess. It's hidden. There's something we can't see yet. We can't see it yet. We know where we're headed, but we don't exactly know what that destination looks like. So enjoy the journey of discovering who you are, discovering what you want to do. If some of you guys don't know what you want to do with your life, don't know what your purpose is, don't know what you want to do as far as a career or studying a particular subject, I am getting here to continue to move forward. Really resist the temptation to just do something to appease someone else, or to just do this because, I have to do this. Really try to hold out for something great. Of course, you need to take care of yourself in the meantime. I'm not saying don't take care of yourself, but there is something that's being hidden from you on purpose because you're meant to work for something. You're meant to discover something along the way. Don't forget to smell the roses on your journey along the way to your destination. There's a lot of important things that you're supposed to experience before you basically understand what you came here to do, before you understand all the pieces of the puzzle. Okay? So I like that because this is very mysterious, very magical, it's unpredictable what's going to happen, but it's very sweet at the very end. It's a sweet ending. You're going to love it. Might not be exactly how you wanted it, or it might not be exactly what you're setting out right now, but it's going to lead you somewhere very cool. And just that thought for me is so freaking amazing and magical. That's enough for me to just sit back and just trust that the universe has my back, God has my back, and wherever I'm being led right now is somewhere sweet, and I'm going to be happy regardless. I love that feeling. So that's what we have, you guys. So just trust. That's really what the main message is. Trust that your path in this life with the things that you want to do are going to be revealed to you at the correct time. Okay. House number 11. This is our friendships, our community, social energy. Let's take a look at this. What is this energy for us? What is this energy? Bull, Taurus. Oh, and we have the sun, divine masculine energy again. So it's very sun, fiery energy. It's been with us throughout the entire reading. Okay. Take the bull by the horns, very dominant energy. So this to me is like who we are in the house of our community, who we are in our community. But it's also about our responsibilities. Well, guess what? That bull is very responsible. That bull is a provider. So I feel like some of you guys are in a position in your life to where a lot of people around you rely on you. They rely on you for support, whether that's financial or whether that you lead by example or you give your emotional support or you're a helpful person, okay? Or it could be in a social atmosphere. A lot of people see you. They like your vibration. They want to be like you. And so you are a trendsetter. You are, like a motivational type of person for other people, something like that, okay? So that's a beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, so we have death. Okay, so death has come up a few times in the reading. The angel of death, death, and death again. Endings. What I'm getting here, you guys, is that some of you may be the type of person that just gives too much. Sometimes we end up with people or situations where people just take advantage, or at some point we're enabling people. And I don't think that people mean for that to happen. It's just something that does. It's kind of like when you have children. If you give your child everything that they want, anytime that they want, that's usually not going to end up being the best thing. They could become very spoiled, entitled, etc. There needs to be healthy boundaries. You know, if your child is just not working and they're, let's just say 25 years old and they're not working and you're supporting them and they're not doing anything. They're just playing video games every single day in their room and sleeping in until frickin' 3 o'clock, in the afternoon. That is an enabling type of situation. So as much as you want to devote your time and take care of other people, there's something about ending something and taking your power back or your control back. Like somebody might be, in a way, needing your tough love. So we need to end something. We need to end a behavior that might not be the healthiest for another person. That's the message this month. We need to take the bull by the horns and do something that's uncomfortable. We're not going to like doing it, but we have to. It's tough love. So that's why we have this divine masculine energy, which is very, somebody's got to pull away. It's like, the divine masculine, as in you, this is your powerhouse. You're this powerhouse. You're this person. You need to take some time for you, because I feel like there is this energy that's being wasted, or it's a drain. There's something that's become a drain here in your environment. Someone is taking and you're not being replenished. It's a one-sided situation. It's a one-sided family situation or friendship situation or job situation. You need to kind of take a break, take a rest, maybe put this on hold, maybe not answer that person's phone call, maybe not offer your assistance this time. Whatever that is, you guys, and I'm getting at the bottom of the deck, look at this, devil addiction. So this is something that's toxic. This is something that's not healthy. There's a codependency here. So we are being asked to kind of cut out some sort of behavior, take control in the situation. And sometimes taking control or taking the bull by the horns sucks, because other people could villainize you for not wanting to kind of co-sign their bullshit anymore. So yeah, there you go. Interesting. This speaks to me hugely. I'm not going to go into it, but damn, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. So now we're going to end this reading with the house number 12, which is our challenges, our weaknesses, maybe even our suffering, our shadow. Okay. So let's, of course, go into my shadowy decks, which is the Midnight Oracle and the Tarot. Shadow that we're working through. Ooh, haunting. Something that's haunting us. Something that scares us. Ooh, Medusa. Fatal beauty. Seductress. Okay. There is this message immediately, without even going into the tarot, that we are still haunted by something that is very appealing to us. It's very seductive. It's very much like, why do I have this feeling towards this thing? Why am I addicted to this? Why do I fantasize about it? Why do I think about it? Okay. It's haunting. It's like this presence, this poltergeist that is still haunting you. And there's something that needs to come through, a message this month about this. So let's see what it is. Okay, we have the Lord of Bones, methodical moves. Okie dokie. That's the Knight of Pentacles. And the Empress. Okay, I really like this because I feel, this might not resonate for everybody, but I got to say it. If someone has not made a physical move towards you in life, okay, because I kind of get this energy that we're haunted by a past person, a past memory, something that's very enticing to us. We're very attracted to it, but it's almost, in a way, it's almost like killing us, okay? If this person has not made an actual physical move, because the bones suit is pentacles, and pentacles to me is the real world, the physical world, physical touch. If someone has not made a physical move towards you, or they are not physically in your life, they're literally a ghost in your life, it is time for you to tend your own garden. It is time for you to pull away from this obsession of whatever this is that's not really in your life. And even if this person is in your life, cutting them out of your physical life is what it's going to take for you in order to take care of yourself and to focus on that abundant garden, to focus on your energy in the correct way. Because I almost feel that this Medusa, this is a shadow side of the feminine. This is the divine feminine. This is a feminine who is rich in character. She has values, integrity. But there's this shadowy aspect of the divine feminine that has gone to the dark side. She wants to seduce. She wants to manipulate. She wants to get what she wants by using her charm, by using her beauty in order to entice someone. And all that's going to do is it's going to lead to a dead end. Because that did come up earlier in the reading, if you guys are still with me from the beginning till now, that there is this feeling where we want to control someone else. We want to cast some sort of like a spell or enchant them. But when we do that, those things are only temporary. If somebody doesn't want you, or it's not their idea, it's not what they want, you're not of the same vibration, eventually they're going to end up running away. So why fight towards something that doesn't want you? Why fight for something that's just not in alignment with you? We need to find a way to really work on this shadow aspect of ourselves. It hasn't gotten us anywhere before. Why do we think that this is going to do the trick this time? It won't. Instead, focus on empowering yourself as the true divine feminine that you are. This true divine feminine that knows her value. She's stable. She's secure. She doesn't need someone else to reflect back to her who she is. She's whole on her own. She's not looking for her other half. She's looking for someone that is a mirror to who she is. Someone that is whole within themselves. Do you see? So to me, this is a divine feminine that has been suffering by using all of these tricks of the trade and using all these things to get something. It's not working. It's time for us to pull out of that energy and to really, really focus and empower ourselves. So anyways, you guys, I loved that reading just for myself, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another reading. Take care. Bye-bye.